My name is Philip Gibson. Today's top story, the outdoor sporting goods and apparel industry. But first, a look at the weather with Lakita Young. Lakita?
Thank you, Philip. We've noticed that consumer preference is moving from the middle of the roadside stores to discount and specialty stores. Also, we noticed that there's a decrease in inventory to cut costs. Also, we noticed there's a rise in unemployment causing consumer spending to be weak and for sales to decrease. But UA enrollment was 28,000 plus for the fall 2009 semester. That is a 30.6 increase since the fall 2005 semester. Also, we noticed an increase in tourism for University of Alabama home football games, which brings in $14.2 million in revenue in sales each home football game for area businesses.
Thank you for that, Lakita. And next, we have a word from Logan Ortega in sports. But first, a word from our sponsors.
You hunt hard. You deserve the best gear. Woods and water, where outdoor adventure begins.
And we are back. For those of you just joining us, we are GBA 490 Channel 10. Next, we have Logan Ortega in sports. Logan?
Thanks, Philip. And now, the Sport Report. As the college football season comes to a close, it's time for Tuscaloosa's most watched local sport to take back center stage. I'm referring, of course, to women's semi-professional tournament fly fishing. Now, as we all know, women are historically inadequate at mimicking men's performance of their favorite sports. Fishing is no exception. So, keeping that in mind, we can easily see that it's up to the team's sponsors to determine who has the advantage this season. Let's take a look at the major players. Target's Corporation limited knowledge and interest in selling outdoor equipment will definitely translate into hurting their team's performance this year. Walmart, while selling a few more products than Target in the outdoor sporting industry, is also showing a lack in tenacity to increase their market share in this industry. We can't expect them to finish near the top this year. Alabama Outdoors, however, was able to make a serious contribution to their team this year. They've been enjoying increasing revenue from their pretty much monopolistic right to sell well-known outdoor apparel, North Face. They may not be the leader in outdoor sports performance gear, but their team will definitely be the leaders in style this season. Academy has been a trusted name in sports for years. Now, we all remember their team taking home the gold in this year's blind senior skeet shooting for charity competition. But if we had to pick one prediction to finish on top this season, it would have to be Woods and Water. With a seemingly endless depth and product mix, and also a great knowledge of the products that they offer, they're able to give their team the advantage. Back to you, Philip.
Thank you, Logan. And now our feature story of the night, we have Matt Williford. Over to you, Matt.
Tonight our main story is the outdoor sporting goods and apparel industry. The outdoor sporting goods and apparel industry is actually a specialty of the sporting goods industry. The sporting goods industry nationally is dominated by players such as Dick's Sporting Goods, Sports Authority, Walmart, as well as many others. But there's plenty of small single unit stores that are operated by a sole proprietorship. Within the Tuscaloosa area, the main players in this industry are Woods and Waters, Academy Sporting Goods, and Alabama Outdoors. Although Walmart also sells sporting goods in this area, they're trying to strengthen inventory in that space so they're not as direct a competitor as they used to be. As we know from economic theory, theoretically competition is to drive profits down to zero in the long run. So the source of profitability in the long run in this industry is competence and flexibility. Flexibility in being able to quickly adapt to changes in consumer demand, and competence in knowing exactly what consumers want before they even want it.
All right, viewers, it is now time for our call-in segment of the show. And first for us tonight, we have Chad from Bentonville, Alabama. Chad, your question?
If you were running one of these businesses in this economic environment, what would you do?
That's a very interesting question. I've thought of what I would do if I was in the same situation myself. Personally, I might cut inventory, especially given the seasonality of the sporting goods industry. You don't want too much inventory lying around if it doesn't get sold this holiday season. Also, you might want to increase your marketing effort to take some extra market share. Even though Tuscaloosa is a very crowded media market, there's still some good deals out there to be found in advertising, promotions, and things like that. Another possible option you might want to think about is offering some discounted items. Many discount stores, in order to attract people who were going to department stores or middle-of-the-road stores, things like that, are now offering specialty items to compete better. And many specialty stores are also offering discounted items for the same reason.
Thank you, Matt. And that concludes our show here tonight. Thank you to everyone who has joined us here on GBA 490 Channel 10. Until next time.